it's a team that you're proud to be a part of. I think it's been a month or two of just working hard and buying in, and it's nice to see some results coming our way, and we're just staying patient and playing together and trusting the system, and then we get rewarded.
What's standing out to you more than anything right now?
Just playing for each other, I think, and just playing the system, right? And we were very disciplined tonight. We had probably 5 or 6 massive block shots in the end of the game when it's a 5-0 game. It's good to be a part of. So yeah.
Now looking back, do you think that the first 8 games was trying to figure out that D system and get comfortable with it?
Yeah, you never want to get too far ahead, right? Even right now, we played a couple good games in a row, and it's such a tough league. You got to stay on it every single day, and it's got to be our mindset all the time, all the way through. And hopefully we're building something special.
We're building some confidence, and I think we're trusting our D zone. And a lot of times when you take care of things in the D zone, it leads to offense, and that's what you're seeing. Guys are committed to playing at full 200 feet.
Did it take a little bit of time to figure some of the new things that are going on out first before you got settled in here and what you're seeing?
It does, for sure. It takes. I've played the system most of my career, and I've seen it work, and I think it takes a buy-in from everyone. It takes everyone a few games to kind of adjust to it. Understanding not leaving good ice in the D zone. The other team's going to skate into your zone, and you got to take care of it when it does. So I think it took about 8, 9, 10 games, and now it feels like we're off and running. So we gotta continue it and feel confident in it.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot going on, to be honest with you, in the game, I thought, in the first period. But I think from a defensive standpoint, checking standpoint, we were pretty solid, disciplined, staying out of the box. And then, did a good job of finishing on some plays and scoring, and then staying with it,
Those passes by Torey, you get surprised by them at all?
Pardon me?
Passes by Krug, you get surprised by those at all?
No. He's made those for a long time now. He sees the ice well and makes a lot of good plays like that. Yeah.
The confidence that you see making a no-look cross-ice pass to Verana, you see confidence building from the last few games as well.
I think, yeah, like I said, I think from training camp on, he's been very competitive and defending extremely well. The offense was going to come at some point. He had a great chance in the end of the first period to score one, but they don't always go in. But like I said, he's playing pretty solid hockey. The defending side of things, competitive, doing a lot of good things.
When you see you're up 5-0, the game's well in hand, and guys are still laying it out on the line, blocking shots there at the end. Just those.
Yeah, it's a big block by Scandy to, we want to Binner get a shutout, and it's just playing for each other.
Is that just part of the whole process of the buy-in right now that you're seeing?
Definitely. The buy-in, matters on the ice, and what you do on the ice. That's where the buy-in matters.
So far, you guys have won every game that you scored first. How impactful is that early lead to the way you guys play after that?
Yeah, I don't know the stat this year, but I think last year the stat was 75%. You score first, you win maybe. But, it's always good to get on the board early. It's always good to get on the scoreboard first. I think it really creates momentum with your team. So I love the way we're playing the start of games right now. Direct, putting pucks in deep and going to work, and kind of creating that forecheck and that work mentality right away in the game.
Greg, if I can go back to Krug for 1 second. He said before the season, I want to be part of the solution. That's why I wanted to stay here. How important is it for him to be a part of the solution?
Very important, and conversations that we've had with him about it because of what went on in the summer, and he was all good. He was ready to go and play for the Blues and be big part of this team, and he's showing it.
And I know you just touched on his defense, but I think he has 6 points in his last 4 games. He's a +10 in his last 6 games.
Yeah.
What do you point to in terms of the last pack of games here?
I think just making the plays through the neutral zone, they're clean, they're smart plays, and then offensively in the offensive zone, he's shooting a lot of pucks. He's getting open looks on the blue line and shooting pucks, and he's doing a good job of jumping in backside quite a bit and creating some things and some opportunities.
Craig, do you feel like he even admitted that he took ownership, that he wasn't good enough last year? Do you feel like just taking that ownership has kind of led to this, that he's taken it upon himself that he needed to be better?
Yeah, he's always been a team guy, and he's always been a guy that understood or admitted that he wasn't playing good enough or whatever. He's not a guy that shies away from that. Like I said, he's a highly competitive person, and he didn't like our whole team last year. It wasn't good enough, and so he didn't shy away from that. Shows a lot of character on his side, and he trained hard and ready to go, and he came into camp ready to go.
What was the call on the Buchnevich empty netter there?
Something they heard, a whistle or a horn or something. I don't know, something like that. I didn't hear nothing.
Either.
Thanks.